What's going on, YouTube? We back with another project. I bought another car yesterday, and I'll flip it around and I'll show you guys what it is in a minute. But I'm not keeping this car. It's pretty good shape. Few little rust spots, but I'm not keeping this car. What I did was about 4 or 5 months ago, I had a guy who reached out to me. I actually drove my Tahoe up to the local O'Reilly's, and a guy saw my truck. He saw my Tahoe, and he was like, he heard my Tahoe. He was like, man, who did that? I said, man, my shop did it. And he was like, man, I want to LS swap my C10. Can you do it? I said, yeah, man, I got a 5.3 on the ground. Let's do it. So he was like, would you be interested in a Foxbody Mustang? I said, sure. So a couple of days later, me and a buddy of mine went to his house to look at the Mustang. When I tell you guys, I've been in love with this Mustang since the day I saw it. I've been trying to get my hands on it. And I didn't have any room at the time of the shop. Man, I was trying my best to make room and get time to get his truck in and out to do the LS swap so I can get, you probably just saw the glimpse of the car. But I tried my best to make room to get the truck in and out so we can go ahead and do the swap, but I couldn't. I had too much stuff going on at the shop to the point to where I couldn't get it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I guess it wasn't meant for me to get. So then a couple of months later, I end up going back into the same O'Reilly's. It's not a O'Reilly's that's not by my shop that I go in every day. It's actually about, say probably about 10, 15 miles in the opposite direction of my shop. So anytime I'm in that area, if I need something from O'Reilly's, I stop there. So fast forward to a couple of months later, I go back into the same O'Reilly's. And he says something, man, such and such, such and such, such and such. I said, man, you still got it? Yeah. He said, I said, man, I'm gonna come over there. So we stopped what we was doing, and he wasn't even working that day. I think he was just in there doing something. I don't know. We ended up following him to his house again, and he had already put a built motor in the C10. So I was like, damn, man, you already put a motor in there. I said, so you don't want to do the LS swap? He said, yeah, we might can do the LS swap. Let me think about it, and let me get back with you. So I looked at the Mustang again, man. He doesn't want the car. The car is beautiful, man. I love this car. And it's just sitting in his garage, man, collecting dust because he done lost interest in it. So I leave the house again. I tell him, I said, man, I think it's meant for me to get this car, man. I said, it's been all these months, and he's still sitting on it. So a couple of days later, he calls me, and he says, AB, man, I talked to my brother. My brother said it doesn't make any sense for me to take this good motor out just to put an LS in. So what else deal can you come up with? I said, man, I don't know. I don't have anything that you want. Tell me, what do you want? And let me track it down. He said, this is what I want. He said, if you can find me one of these, and I'll do the trade with you even. He said, if it's running and driving, we'll do it even running and driving. If it's a body, we'll do it body. Now, I want this car running and driving. 2 reasons. Number one, I think it's like a 355 or a 383 in a Chevy. Yes, it is a Chevy motor in his Mustang, but when he crank it up, it sounds so good. And I like the way it sounds. And 2, I already got 3 other projects that I'm supposed to be putting motors in. We got the dually, we got the vert, well, is that 2? I don't know. But you guys know on the channel, man, we got a couple projects that we already put the motor in that we still haven't even had time to do. So I didn't want to have another project just sitting around waiting to get another motor built or find another motor and then have to wait to put it in the car. So I told him, nah, I found one running and driving so we can do an even trade. So when I get this car, I can drive it. I don't have to wait. So now, fast forward into 2 days ago. No, fast forward into a week ago. Last weekend, a buddy came to the shop and was like, man, no, such and such just bought a Malibu and he's selling it. I said, for real? So he was like, yeah, man, but I want the motor. I don't want the body. So he shows me some pictures of it. And I'm like, fuck it, man. He wants the motor. This is the body style he wanted. He wanted the Malibu with the console and the single headlights. He didn't want the double headlights. It was everything he wanted. But my buddy who came to me with the car said he wanted the motor. So I said, what do you want for the car? He said, man, he wants such and such for the car. So I said, all right, man, let's go half on it. So I felt like, you know, I wanted the Mustang so bad that I was like, man, I just get this body, me and him trade body, or I see how much cash I can throw with on top of the body to get the car running and driving. As long as I get the car. My mind was like, as long as I get the car. So a buddy of mine that was supposed to go half on the car, he'd act like he wasn't serious. I like, man, come on, man, what you want to do? I got my money. What you want to do? So after up until about 2 days ago, my buddy didn't make a move. So you know what? To hell with it. I'm gonna buy the whole car. So we reached out to him, and me and another buddy of mine, went to his house. We looked at it, we checked it out, and agreed on a price. Yesterday, I bought it, and they delivered it. A tow truck delivered it last night. So that's where we are. So the plan with this car is to do, but this car is not in good enough shape to trade for the Mustang. And when I give you a walk around, I'll show you guys why. So there's a few things that we got to do to it in order to get it up to par to trade with the Mustang. So give you guys a walk around and show you what it is. And if I didn't say it in the video, it was a Malibu. I don't know if I said it previously, but the guy with the Mustang, when I asked him what he wanted, he said he wanted a Malibu. He wanted a two-door Malibu. He wanted with the single headlights. He would like to have it buckets with the middle console shifter. So y'all know how hard that is to find, but I was able to find it, buy it. So now I got to put my spin on it. Well, not gonna say my spin. I got to put a little bit more money into it and time and parts so we can do the trade. Now, I just got off the phone with him about 5 minutes ago, and I told him everything I done ordered, everything that I'm doing to it, and he told me if I do that, we can do the trade. So, give you guys a walk around, let you guys know what we're doing to it. All right, YouTube, here she is, man. First, we'll start out with the motor, since it's already popped. So it's got a 454. My mechanic looked at it. He believed those are double hump heads. I thought those was peanut heads, but he says they're double hump heads. We got to put a belt on the power steering. It has no power steering. I ordered the AC delete plate. You see a big ass hole right there. I ordered that. I am gonna fix these rusts. It's got a rust spot here, but we're gonna do it later on. It's not something that we're gonna do right now. But once he get ready, I will be, or I might go ahead and do it while I got it. I'm not sure, because the plan is to have this done in a week. So next Sunday, we can do the trade. So I might go ahead and cut out the rust hole there and a small rust hole here. Put the new metal in, grind it down, rust treat it, prime it, and boom. Because I told him I will fix that. No back glass. I actually found the back glass in Florida. I'm waiting on the guy to contact me now. This was the hardest thing to find. Worst case scenario, guys, we be driving to Florida in the next couple of days. That's how hard it is to find this back glass for this car. So if this guy doesn't want to ship this back glass, then we're finna drive 12 hours to Kissimmee, Florida to get this back glass. We'll know that in a couple of days. Also, I believe the gas tank either was rotted or they was running a fuel cell, and whoever previously had it took the fuel cell out. So they got a gas jug right here in the corner with a hose going to it that's feeding gas to the motor. But I already have another gas tank, so we're going to put a new gas tank back in it and get it back factory. I already have that here. Y'all see the car is in great shape, man. I just need a little TLC. Floor pan on this side is rotted. They gave me an aftermarket floor pan with the car, but I actually have a cutlass on the side of the building that I'm going to use the factory floor pan out of that to put back here. So I'm not going to use, I hate these things. So that's what we're going to use. But it runs and dries, man. I want to see if I can, see if I can crank it up for you guys. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it'll crank without giving it some gas. Give me 1 second. Oh, come on, man. This is why I like LS motors. Nobody got time to be patting gas. And somebody will be at the door. Hold on, guys. Let me go check the front door. Somebody ringing the doorbell, and we'll be back. All right, y'all, we got it on the lift. Man, I'm missing some shocks. Y'all know I'm missing a gas tank too. But here go the floor pan from the bottom. We gonna fix. Couldn't crank it in the last video because it was out of gas, so we had to push it. But here's the new gas tank. We're gonna throw in there. So I'm gonna at least show you guys the gas tank in. Then we'll end this part 1 because we got a week. The guy I'm trading with says he's off next Sunday, next Monday, and the following Wednesday. So I'm trying to do the trade next Sunday. So all right, man. We'll be back once we get the gas tank in. What's going on, YouTube? I know I said the next clip was we're going to be putting the gas tank in the car, but actually the owner of the Mustang came by to look at the car in person, and we actually ended up talking for hours. So didn't have time to put the gas tank in, but I do wanted to go ahead and upload this video so I can ask my subscribers if any of you guys have a rear back glass for a 78 to an 80 two-door Malibu. I found one, and it's in Florida, and it's about 12 hours from me. Dude hasn't returned any of my messages yet, so it's not locked in. But if one of you guys have one or know where one is, please contact me, and I'm ready to come get it tomorrow. So if you contact me tonight, tomorrow, I'll be on the road heading to you the same day. Like I said in the video, I'm trying to get this done this week, get all of this stuff done on this car this week, so I can get the car I want this weekend. So if you have one, know where one is, call me or text me. Text me first, and we can set up for me to come get it. All right, you guys, subscribe and see what I do next.